invite Aidin and Mina. Okay? Yes, Mina, you shared these photos with us. I mean, among the many photos that you took, and I'm sure you took many photos to capture this special moment at ESSEC. So now, Mina, tell us more about these photos here.
Hello, Madame Ladouce. Thank you very much for introducing me, and hello to everyone. So my name is Mina Junot. I'm a 17-year-old student at the International French School of Singapore, and I participated in the Business and Leadership Immersion Program of 2023. There, I truly gained valuable educational, professional, but also made some really good friendships at the summer camp. I also learned my first notions of finance, digital marketing, and also some soft skills like leadership skills. And it's something that I definitely don't learn at school. I also discovered new job opportunities, which was really interesting, such as the consultant position, but also human resources and so on. And definitely I made many friends coming from very different horizons, like Hong Kong, China, Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore, definitely.
Wow, that seems like a yes, very well-rounded experience. So learning while having fun and making new friends. Now, Mina, yes, what about these photos
Yes.
that we have here?
So those are some pictures that I took during this whole program. So the first picture was actually taken on the last day where we had to make a pitch on our project challenge with my group. So we were paired in groups of roughly 4 to 5, if I remember well. And I was paired with a girl coming from Bangkok, another one from Hong Kong, and one from China. And we had to present our way to promote the new item that was released in Pizza Hut. So unfortunately, we did not win the project challenge, but we were really motivated and we worked really well. The second picture was actually taken also on the last day with Professor Rick Marchese, who was our teacher in finance. I really enjoyed his courses, which were really enlightening and insightful. And I actually asked him to pose with me on the last day with my certificate of participation in the summer program. And the last picture, I mean, on the bottom left, was taken with some of my friends that I made there. Those are really some good friends that I made during these 5 days, and I'm actually still in contact with them. I'm planning to meet one by the end of this week and another one by the end of June. So you can see people are really welcoming and really friendly. And the last picture on the bottom right was taken during the classes given by, I believe, Mr. Professor Degeter, who was giving us some courses on digital marketing, if I remember well.
Oh, truly, Gotham, is it?
I think it was Mr. Degeter.
Oh, the guitar. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Mina, yes, thank you for sharing your experience and what you love most, like making friends from around the world, and then the opportunity, right, to visit Pizza Hut, and also, to learn more from the teachers themselves, right, and to study, to know more about all the business fundamentals more in details. What about you, Mina? Like, how was your, day-to-day experience like?
Yeah. So my experience was relatively similar to Aiden's. Every day, I think the courses started around 9 a.m. So it still gives me time to properly wake up in the morning. And we have classes for roughly an hour and 30. And then we have small breaks, like Aiden said, when we have a bit of coffee and we get to socialize with other students, which was really fun. And then we get an hour 30 and then a lunch break. And the food there, the cafeteria from ESSEC is actually really good. And my friends and I had so many matcha frappuccinos. I can't remember how many I've had. They were really good. And we would chit chat a bit for an hour and 30 again, and then continue with other courses. And like Aiden said, we also had the project challenge. And after courses, we had to stay a bit more to work on our ideas and brainstorm. So we would roughly stay for an hour before going back home. But then some days, since I was the only one in Singapore who was already in Singapore before, I would give a small tour of an orchard to my friends who came for the first time in Singapore. So it was really great. It was quite laid back after the courses since we don't have homework, but we do have to work on the project challenge, however.
So it looks like you had many opportunities to bond with your team, right? During the camp and also afterwards. So, I mean, if some of you are wondering, oh, the camp ends at 5 p.m., what will I do? Alone in Singapore? No, you will not be alone. You will be working with your team very closely on your project challenge. And also, like Mina mentioned, some of the Singaporeans, surely they will propose to bring you around the landmarks of Singapore. Okay, so it's definitely a good bonding session, yes, for all of you. Now, yes, and I think what's unique, right, in ESSEC Business Camp is the focus that we put on careers. Like, yes, there was the career workshop, right, and the networking session with ESSEC graduate. So Adine and Mina, do you want to just share a few words about the workshop and the networking session with graduate?
Definitely. Maybe I'll start if you're okay with that, Aiden. But on the last day, we had a small career workshop with another professor called Leo Tan. And we had two actually alumni from ESSEC who shared their experience on the global BBA program and what their life was after their program, how their career was boosted thanks to having joined ESSEC. And so I remember well, one woman was working as a consultant at Digital Market, if I remember well. I'm not quite sure of the company in which she was. Her name was Clara Toussaint. And another woman who was Singaporean who was also working as a consultant. And it was really enlightening to learn about their experiences and also realize how much their career was really boosted thanks to having joined ESSEC.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Mina. So this is what we mentioned earlier, right? Like how the business camp, it does prepare you, right, for your future career, for your internship as well. And what about you, Mina? Anything to add?
Same like Aiden, it was really benefiting for just soft skills in general and learning more about new notions. For example, in finance, it's a subject that I don't see at school, so I was really happy to learn more about this discipline. But I can also talk about the fact that this summer program enables you to get more familiar with university life in general. I had the chance to receive classes from one of the best business schools in the world, and this definitely helps you to prepare better your admissions to different universities, but also to ESSEC by sharing what I've learned during this program.
And yes, I need to highlight, right? Thank you. And what about you, Mina?
I would say engaging. You get to engage with teachers, like Aiden said, that are really professional. They know what they're teaching, but also engaging with other students, since you get to learn so many cultures because students that are coming from other countries bring their cultures as well. So it's really interesting, and also engaging in the classes because the teachers encourage you to participate, ask questions, participate in games, which was really enjoyable.
Okay, that's great.